Hey guys, welcome back to Tony's How-Tos. In this video, I'll show you how to use Systeme.io for beginners. But before we start, hurry up and check out our latest offer just under this video. So let's get started. So we all know building a business and maintaining your business is something really hard and can be difficult if you don't know what tools that you want to use. Well, in this case, we'll be introducing and giving you an overview or a beginner's guide for you to use Systeme.io. So first things first, what is Systeme.io and what are its features? Well, currently Systeme.io is a collection of tools that you could use for your business, maybe for promoting or just building automations and a lot more. Now, in this case, in their website here, we have the features page. So they offer sales funnels, so create funnels easily based on proven templates, email marketing, website builder, evergreen webinars, business automation, affiliate program management, online courses, blogging, and you could also sell products. Well, this automation or this platform offers a lot, so it is an all-in-one wherein you could go ahead and manage your business in their platform. Now you might be wondering, how do you use Systeme.io? Is it for free? How do we actually pay for it? Well, in this case, in their website here, we have their pricing. Now in this case, Systeme.io is actually you could use it for free, but with limitations. As you can see on their pricing here, for free, which is $0 per month, you have the ability to have 2,000 contacts, unlimited email sent, sales funnel, which is 3, sales funnel steps, blogs, blog posts, and a lot more. Then again, there are going to be limitations on what you could do here depending on what plan that you use. Like for example, for the free plan here, you will not be able to get or use the evergreen webinars feature that they have. But yeah, so how do we get started and create our free account? So first things first, open up any browser, go to Systeme.io, and from there, click on the button that says get my free account. So once you click on it, you'll be asked a few details about yourself. So it's going to ask you to enter your email address. So go ahead and enter your email. Now on the next page, it's going to say we need to confirm your email address. So you need to click on the link that will be sent to your email address. So let's go ahead and check that. So we are now logged into our account, or you've created your account. Now in this case, we are now directly in the dashboard for Systeme.io. So obviously Systeme.io offers a lot of things that you could do here, or a lot of features that you could do. So in this case, we'll be discussing some of those important parts. Now in this case, the first thing you'll see here in your account is going to be your dashboard. So under your dashboard, you could basically view a few things. Like in the main dashboard, you could see the new leads here depending on what you are currently doing. We also have the affiliate dashboard here, as well as marketplace. Now main dashboard here, as you can see, I previously created a funnel here, so it's going to say new leads depending on what I did before. But in this case, we also have our contacts here. So contact is a way for you to record your contacts or people or your previous customers or current customers that you actually want to include into your system. So if you want to create a new contact, just click on the create contact here, and you need to provide the following information, which is it's just required here: the name, the email, the language, and the phone number, and a lot more. Now you could also set tags for it if you want to as well. But for now, let's just go to the other sections for it. Now we also have the capabilities of creating our own funnels. So if you're not aware yet, what is a funnel? So a funnel is a visual representation of customer journey, depicting the sales process and from the awareness to action. Now in this case, you could go ahead and create your own funnel here, which I'll be showing you later on. But for now, let's just discuss the other parts here. Now we also have the capability of creating newsletters, campaigns, and even statistics here. So if you want to create an email campaign, you could go ahead and select this one, and from here you'll be able to from there you'll be able to create your own campaign. As you can see right now, this is the campaign that I made before, but I'll be showing you later on how to create yours as well. So for now, let's just go ahead and exit this one. Now we also have the capabilities of using or creating a blog here, automations if you want to, like for example rules and workflows that you could create. Now also, since we discussed before that you could also add products or basically sell products here, you could also use their system for such capabilities. Now I also have the sales section here, which includes transactions, subscriptions, affiliate invoices, and your affiliate program. Now, in this case, if you want to view your settings or your profile, you could go and click on the profile at the top right here, click on settings or change your password or just basically log out. Now, in this case, how do we get started here? So first thing that I'll be showing you is how to create a email campaign. So at the top of your screen, if you click on this one, you should see newsletter and campaign. So let's just use campaigns here. In this case, we want to create a new campaign. Click on the create button at the top right, and from here, include your campaign email, campaign name. Now in this case, maybe I want to say this is going to be a test campaign, and I want to just click on save. Now, once you've done that, you've just successfully created your campaign here. Let's go ahead and open up our campaign. Now, from here, the next thing we want to do is we want to create our email. So just click on the create button at the top right here. And from here, we want to add our campaign step. Now, in this case, we want to say the subject is going to be, hey, it's an email. And from here, we want to include the sender name. So let's just say my name here. And from here, we want to include the sender email as well. So in this case, make sure that you use a valid email address here or your email address. But once you've done that, you could go ahead and choose one of the two options here. So we have the classic editor here and the visual editor. Now, classic editor is a type of way for you to use the classic way of editing emails. So that includes an HTML format, if I'm not mistaken. But personally, I use visual editor here because it takes me a few seconds or just a few minutes for me to create my campaign. But if you want to use the classic, go ahead. But for now, we're going to use the visual editor here. So for now, just click on save. And from here, we should be able to create our email campaign, as you can see right now. So in this case, at the left side here, you could use or add contents like images, text, button, horizontal line, and even choose what layout you want to use. In this case, using this visual editor here is actually pretty easy. So in this case, maybe you want to add a image here. You could go ahead and just drag it into your section here. As you can see, we are able to add an image. Now, if you want to reverse that, you could go ahead and click on the image itself, and from here you could go ahead and select the section here that says that has the trash can icon. Once you've done that, it's going to delete that section. Just click on OK to remove that further. Now from here, again, if you want to add another section, you could go ahead and just drag it into whatever section you want to add it. Like for example here, as you can see, there's a button now. Now depending on what you select here, you'll be able to adjust or change a few things. Like for example, for buttons, you can change the text on the button itself, the URL once the user actually selects on that specific button, the font and the font style as well. So depending on what you select, you can change a few things. But since this is a visual editor, most of the tools or the settings that you can change or on the elements here is going to be straightforward. Since if you're familiar with Word or with any other platforms like Shopify or even Wix or Square, well, it works kind of similar to this one. Now in this case, if you want to change the text, you could go ahead and just double click on it and you'll be able to highlight those texts and eventually change them if you want to. Now, once you've done that and once you added all your changes, you could go ahead and click on Save Changes at the top right. And from here, you could go ahead and click on Exit. Now, at the top right, you have the option or the following option that says Save and Test, Save and Publish. So if you want to save and test this one, you could go and enter your email here to test the look of this specific email here. But in this case, let's go ahead and click on Save and Publish here, and we want to basically set this one. Like for example, choose after which email to add this one. You could go ahead and select that. From here, delay before sending email. You could choose 0 here, but you can change this to hours, minutes, and how many delays you want. In this case, we have the time when email should be sent and days of the week when this email should be sent. But for now, let's go ahead and click on Activate. And as you can see, we are now able to create our campaign. Now, the next thing we want to do here is we need now to start create our funnels. So let's go and go to funnels here, and we want to create our funnel. So at the top right of your screen, click on create, and from here we need to choose what type of funnel we want to create. Like for example, we want to build an audience. So let's just use this one, and we want to add a name for a funnel. So for example, I want to name my funnel here as this one, and from here we could choose our currency. So maybe we want to use this one and just click on save. Now once you've done that, it's going to create our funnel. So let's go ahead and open up a funnel here. And once it opens up, you'll be able to adjust a few things. So in this case, we have the step configuration. Now, in this case, we could change or choose a template for our funnel. Since we want, depending on what you select before, the available templates here might differ. Since I said I want to build an audience, it's going to say or give us this specific type of template. So go ahead and select whatever template you want to use. So for example, I want to use this one and just click on select. Now in here, we are now ready to basically edit our funnel. So we have the name here as well as the URL path of this panel as well. Now in this case, if you want to change your template, just click on change page template here. Or if you want to view your funnel step, you could go and click on funnel step. Now we also have the other sections or tabs here. We have automation rules, the A and B test, the stats for it, the leads, the sales, and the deadlines. Now in this case, we want to go to step configuration here, and we want to basically click on edit page since we want to further customize this. Now in this case, again, similar to what we saw before, we could go ahead and start editing it depending on what we want to add. Like for example, we have text here, headline text, bulleted list, content box, and a lot more. And again, depending on what you select here, the settings or the left section here, the settings or options that you can change depends on what you select. But yeah, so if you want to add or change a few things, you go click on the trash can icon here, drag and drop any that you want to add, like for example, a text here. But if you're done, just click on the save changes at the top right, and that should save your changes. Now let's just go back. Now, if you want to add another step on your funnel, you can go and click on add step at the bottom left here. You just need to add the name and the type of step that you want to use. Like for example, the squeeze page here, which is the one that we saw before, the opt-in thank you page, inline form, pop-up form, sales page, and many more. But yeah, so that's how you create your funnels. So that's about it. So if you found this helpful, hit the like and subscribe button and watch our next video.